when we look at the competition and who's getting the most clicks.
Yeah,
I think that helps, just because, as we always talk about, the only reason, especially if our client's on there somewhere, sometimes we have clients, they're maybe not the top 2 or 3, they're down here. But, if your wages are competitive with your competition, the only difference is they're investing more in that lovely word of boosting and sponsoring to get seen, so I think that's a big one with them. And I know for me, those keywords that we find, because I'm the one writing the job ads.
Like cleaner and cleaning.
Yeah. I mean, who would have thought changing it to cleaning would make such a big difference? The same thing with general labor or window cleaner. It just depends on the job market and things like that. I like those reports because it's like you say, it's data. It's not our opinion. It's not anything like that. It's data. So here's the data. Here's what we suggest. This is what we found with the data. Here's what we suggest to help you, help us execute for you a little bit better, type of thing. So there's no going back and forth. It's just the facts. That's what we found.
So a couple things you touched on that are super potent in helping you recruit better. And maybe, I think it's, when I say better, I mean, you should be able to grab enough data to help you have the knowledge to get a better return on your investment when you have to boost and sponsor in a tough labor market like we have to. But you don't want to overspend, but you don't want to underspend. And so it kind of gives you a better grasp of where you stand. And, we can tell if your wages aren't competitive, that's going to be an issue. And maybe for some reason you can't compete, but you have to be close or you're not going to win the game. That's all we're doing is trying to win the game. So as long as you're competitive with that, that's helpful, but you also have to have those keywords and just a little letter change in the ing, like window cleaners the same way sometimes, window cleaning, things like that. You mentioned the clicks. So we're able to go in and do some research that allows us to see who's getting the most clicks equals application flow in that labor market with that job title. So normally it has the top 10 people that are and it's a percentage. A lot of times you'll see the top 2 with like 60% of the application flow. And then maybe you'll see a couple other with 5%, 2%. And so if you're not showing up, you're not getting application flow unless you're paying like $100 an hour or something crazy like that. But if you're not showing up on the top 3, you need to invest, because all it really is an auction board.
I like that analogy that you use with the auction. I've been using that when I talk to some clients because that's easy to understand. It's easy. It makes sense.